In a world where consumers are bombarded with choices, a strong brand is your business's voice, identity, and promise. It's what sets you apart from the competition and builds lasting connections with your audience. 1. Introduction to branding. Hello, visionaries! Welcome to episode 15, Building a Strong Brand, Standing Out in a Crowded Market. In our last episode, we explored funding strategies for your startup. Today, we'll delve into the art and science of branding. How to craft a compelling identity that resonates with your audience and distinguishes your business from the rest. Let's dive into the core elements of branding and how you can develop a brand that not only captures attention, but also creates lasting loyalty. 2. Understanding what a brand is. A brand is more than just a logo or a catchy slogan. It's the overall perception people have of your business. It encompasses your values, personality, and the experience you provide. Think of your brand as a person. What does it stand for? How does it communicate? What makes it unique? A strong brand is consistent in its messaging and resonates emotionally with its audience. 3. Defining your brand identity. To build a strong brand, start by defining your brand identity. This includes your brand's mission, vision, values, and unique selling proposition, USP. Your mission defines what your brand stands for. Your vision outlines where you want to go. Your values guide your decisions. And your USP is what sets you apart from the competition. These elements should be clear and consistent across all your branding efforts. 4. Crafting your brand's visual identity. Your brand's visual identity includes your logo, color palette, typography, and overall design style. These elements work together to create a memorable and recognizable brand image. Choose colors and fonts that reflect your brand's personality and appeal to your target audience. Your logo should be simple, versatile, and able to convey your brand's essence in a single glance. 5. Developing your brand voice and messaging. Your brand voice is how you communicate with your audience. It's the tone, language, and style you use in your messaging. Whether formal or casual, your voice should be consistent across all channels. Develop key messaging points that align with your brand's values and resonate with your audience. This includes your tagline, product descriptions, social media posts, and customer interactions. 6. Building brand awareness. Once you've defined your brand, it's time to build awareness. This involves getting your brand in front of your target audience through various channels. Leverage social media, content marketing, influencer collaborations, and advertising to spread the word. Consistency is key. Ensure that every touchpoint with your audience reinforces your brand identity. 7. Creating emotional connections with your audience. Strong brands create emotional connections with their audience. They don't just sell products, they sell stories, experiences, and values that resonate on a deeper level. Tell stories that reflect your brand's mission and values. Engage with your audience on social media, respond to their feedback, and make them feel like a part of your brand's journey. Emotional connections lead to loyalty and advocacy. 8. Measuring and evolving your brand. Branding isn't a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process. Regularly measure your brand's impact and be willing to evolve as your business grows and market conditions change. Use metrics like brand awareness, customer loyalty, and market share to gauge your brand's effectiveness. Listen to your audience and be open to refining your brand to stay relevant and impactful. 9. Case studies of successful brands. Let's look at some case studies of successful brands that have mastered the art of standing out in crowded markets. These brands have built strong identities by staying true to their core values, consistently delivering on their promises, and creating meaningful connections with their audiences. Learn from their strategies and apply the insights to your own brand. 10. Action and engagement. Now it's your turn to build a brand that stands out. Start by defining your brand identity, craft your visual and verbal messaging, and connect with your audience on an emotional level. Thank you for joining me.